Hi everyone, I'd like to have a conversation with you today about the yellow marker pen. Okay, so this is going to seem a little bit unusual to start, but if you stay with me, you know that it's going to make sense in the end. So what we are doing is we're going through Goddess. There is a consistent pattern that you will notice, which is about creating symbols and images. And the reason that we do the symbols or the images, for like when you're in Goddess as a woman, you're creating your becoming image, and it can be a drawing, it can be some text, but in the very middle of that is the big heart, right? And the reason that the heart is in there is because it's a symbol, and everyone will have a description of the heart that would be quite similar. It will mean love, it will mean kindness, it will mean big-heartedness, it will mean sharing your heart, so that when whatever you write around that in your becoming image is representation of how you relate to the heart which we have on paper and the heart that you have within yourself. So there's a symbology there. The brain accepts visual images so much faster than text. There's some crazy statistic out there that people say 60,000 times faster, or that you need less than 13 nanoseconds of an image to imprint something within your network, within your brain. So that's the science around it, and we're holding that as a possibility to assist shifting old patterns of behavior, right? Is by creating these symbols that help to trigger the brain to think of new possibilities, to think full stop of new possibilities. So what symbols can you use in your day-to-day life that are really going to support you? And most of you have done at least one symbol. And my question is, how often are you citing that symbol? Because that's what you need to have that create that new reality within your neural network within your brain. Remember, the brain doesn't know what's real and what's not. So if you can repeat what you are seeing on a regular basis, then you are giving yourself the best possible opportunity to shift the old patterning and move with more flow and more ease into the woman that you are becoming. So the yellow marker pen. So the yellow marker pen was a symbol that was created by a beautiful young woman who I worked with maybe 2 years ago now, probably 3 years ago now. And she got it. She really got the power of symbology. She was a musician, so she understood notes, sound, anything that it triggers new neuro pathways in the brain. So she started carrying around this a yellow marker pen, and on the yellow marker pen she had written the words of her future, which were again on a permanent marker. This was a permanent marker, and she'd written the text in permanent marker. But over a period of time, of course, with her handling it, those words rubbed away. She didn't need to actually repeat writing the words on here, because the symbol was the yellow marker pen, right? When she had it in her pocket, all she had to touch it, and there was the repetition. There was the trigger of her heading towards her future and what she was going for. When she was studying, she'd get that marker pen out and put it on her desk in front of her. There it was again. And she said, it really works, Anna. It's the repetition that gets you to your goal. Most of you have heard me say that. So here's my invitation to you. I'd love you to go back and look at the symbology that you are using. Use the work, right? If you don't have your symbols or your images out where you can see them on a regular basis, then I want to encourage you to do it now. Do one thing today that is going to have the symbol of your becoming, of your future self, where you can see it, whether it be something similar like the yellow marker pen, or it may be an image on your phone. In fact, I'd love to hear about that, what images you are using. So how about you create a new relationship with your symbol of becoming, and let us know. Post it in the comments, and then we can all grow together. Okay, I hope this has been helpful. Repetition of your symbol will get you to your future becoming. All right, okay, talk soon. Bye.